Hello. Okay, so this video is much about how I painted this quick watercolor sketch, which is a view out of a window of a flat that I'm staying in. But it's also about how I got over a kind of block I had about it. Now, the reason that I had a block was that it's quite a big view and there's quite a lot going on, so it felt, I suppose, a bit intimidating. And the other reason is that, probably a bit like you, I just don't really have all that much time. So these two factors combined meant that I was really procrastinating. And when I actually decided to do this sketch, I thought, well, I'll make the video about this part of the process as well, because this is an important thing to get over when you're trying to draw or be creative, especially if you don't have much time. Okay, so there were kind of three ways that I got over this, and the first one was that I just gave myself limited time. I mean, I only had about half an hour, so I said, okay, I'm going to get this done in 20 minutes, and by doing that, I think I was also saying to myself, well, if it just is horrible and doesn't look good, then it doesn't matter. I've only wasted 20 minutes. I can afford to lose 20 minutes, and anyway, you always learn something even when you do horrible artwork. Actually, it turned out okay. I mean, it's a very quick sketch. It's maybe not the most amazing painting in the world, but I was happy with it, and I feel like I've learned a lot. So overall, it was a success. And the other thing I did was I used this kind of technique where with the watercolor, where you don't lay color over color. You do a kind of almost a bit like a kind of pointillist type of technique where you're always mostly always painting over dry paper, so you don't have to wait for the watercolor to dry. So this speeds up the process as well. And another thing is that I wasn't being a slave to detail. I was putting things where I felt they were, but I really wasn't worrying. For example, here I'm drawing another tree that wasn't actually there. I was just trying to get a sense of the place. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this to some music, but I hope that some of the ideas that I've talked about inspire you if you're feeling at all blocked about doing any art or you don't have much time. And yes, please like the video if it's useful, and put a comment in the comments if you've got any questions. Okay, thank you. Bye.